Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome to Everyday Rucker. Today I'm going over one of my top 5 products. It is my favorite product I've ever used for a Go Ruck. And this isn't just me saying that. These are the original Ruckstraps. These things are awesome. We're gonna dive deep into it, talk about the benefits, the price point, how to use them, the different options that they have, and then ultimately, would I purchase these again? So let's go ahead and dive deep into it and check them out. So let's talk about these Ruckstraps a little bit. So this company is a small business outside of Texas. They make all of these locally, sourced by the owner and some of their partners, and they're just really overall good build quality. So the benefits of these straps and why you want them, a couple reasons. One, on the longer and standard straps that attach to the back hook, it does a few things for you. One, it helps you lift the weight off of your shoulders, relieving those pain points that you get on those long rucks, especially as you carry heavier weight on them. The minis attached to the front of the straps, they are not meant to be weight bearing. They're simply meant to be a comfortable hand position. When you have your hands up like this as well, or at whatever height that's more comfortable for you, it helps with the circulation. So sometimes when you're rucking and you're not wearing the straps, your arms will get numb, they kind of tingle. Having these straps and having your hands held here, it really does help prevent that fatigue, the kind of the numbness, and it's just very comfortable. I never wore straps before, and then I tried to make my own out of like Jeep handles, and I made them out of deadlift straps. I've done the whole thing. These are by far more comfortable. What makes these so comfortable though, it's this rubber handle and it keeps your wrists locked in a forward position, and that's really critical. On the other straps, I was having to grip forward like this and it was bending my wrist and it was really uncomfortable on long term. So it did work somewhat, but having these straps and then keeping that nice firm solid grip, these things were amazing. There are 2 versions, as we talked about. We're going to dive into the video. We have the long straps and then we have the minis. All right, so let's take a look at these long straps. Now these come in 2 different ways. They come in standard and long. These are the long versions. Very similar to the minis. You can adjust them from down here below. You can also pull the tab here and make these a little bit tighter as well. So there's 2 different points of adjustment on these straps, and really there's nothing different. They have the exact same buckles. They have the exact same handles. The biggest difference, there's 2 big differences. One, obviously it's longer. It hooks on the back hoop of your Go Ruck, or any backpack for that matter. And then not only that, but how these attach. Now these, unlike the mini, are meant to carry weight. So you can tell there's a gimlock attached to it. And this is cool because you can just throw on whatever you want. You know, if you wanted to throw on like a little towel or a wipe rag for sweat, knock yourself out. But how these actually attach is they go over the handle, and then it's secured by this actual bucket inside this loop here. This, once again, I said, it's about 4,000 pounds tensile strength. When you hook them to the strap, you are not breaking these bad boys. If you do break it, by some act of God, call the original Ruckstrap guys, and I'm sure they will take care of you. Once again, they have 2 patches on the front that come with it. Both of them are removable. Pretty slick that way. They do come with gimlocks, just the attachment is a little bit different. Now you will get questions about this too, and they'll say, well, I don't want it on the top handle. Isn't it gonna rub against my neck? It doesn't. And it's very strong, but it's also soft. It's not like 1000 Condora. So it's not gonna just destroy your neck. When I'm carrying them, they actually lay really flat and it does not rub against my neck. And I've put about 200 miles on these so far. I've not had any issues whatsoever. All right, here's an example of the long ones. These ones here attached to the handle on the back of your rucksack. Very similar as before. Your hands go through them. You can either carry them with your knuckles facing outward, or you can bring them in and have the straps facing forward. Either one works. These are weight bearing, so they are meant to go over your head, lift the weight off of your shoulders, and then depress to give you an instant amount of relief for a few seconds, however long you want to hold it for. The minis are attached to the gimlocks. They are not meant to pull weight overhead. This gives you a really nice, comfortable position. It fully takes the straps off of your shoulders for a little bit and then back down. These are also adjustable. The long ones, if they're over 5'9", if you're over 5'9", they recommend the long straps. If you're below 5'9", you can get the regular straps. If you only want them to place your hands in and not lift weight, then the minis are a great option. These are how they fit though, and once again, they are adjustable. They do fall for me right below the sternum strap. Now I can adjust these up as high as I want. These are about as long as they go. go, but I wanted to show you. So if you wanted your hands up here, that's great. If you wanted them down below, that's fine as well, whatever is comfortable for you. All right, so now we're looking at the Go Ruck Minis. So let's go ahead and dive into this a little bit deeper. So as you can see, these are about 12 inches in length. There's a couple things different about these versus a long version and the versatility and the usability of these. The minis are not meant to be weight bearing. How they attach is with this gimlock. So you depress these two sides, you slide it through the front strap of the MOLLE, and then they are secure. Now these here, I have pulled on them with weight before. I had a 55-pound plate in there. They did not break. I don't think they would break, but it's like aggressively jerking them will eventually cause this to fail. Once again, the minis were not designed to pull a lot of weight. What they're meant for is a nice rest position of your wrist and your hand to improve circulation and blood flow to kind of help prevent your arms from going numb in a ruck, and they're just very comfortable. So once again, you attach them with the gimlock, and then these are fully adjustable, and then to adjust the strap here, you have this quick little connect buckle, and then you can just pull the tabs on the front or on the top of the buckle, and this will shorten them or lengthen them. They're not very long. They do work really well for kids or just good hand placement. And then they have these cool little things on both of them where you can customize your patches if you don't want these. They do ship with these, by the way, with these patches, and they're all Velcro, so you can take them off and then put whatever morale patch that you would like on there. But overall, really, really good quality. These straps here have a breaking tensile strength. I reached out to the company of, I think, 4,000 pounds. Same with the buckles. These buckles are thick and they're heavy. There's absolutely no flex to it whatsoever. It's just quality material. It's also made in the United States. So you gotta love that. So these are just awesome. Let's go ahead and show you how they attach to the bag and kind of how they fit. All right, so I have my Go Ruck bag here. So let's go ahead and take one of these minis here. So you can see you want them to face forward like this, and you just take this gimlock and you slide it through the front of the MOLLE, and it clips in, and boom, you're secure. You are ready to ruck. Come on the other side, do the same thing. Slide it through the MOLLE here, push it in, and you are ready to rock and roll. So if you're doing an event or something, they're really easy to take on and off. It's not that big of a deal. Adjustments are also very easy on it. If these are too long for you, adjust them. If they're too short for you, then you can always move them down on the MOLLE itself as well. So they're extremely universal. I can't stress it enough though, guys. The minis are not meant to carry weight. So if you're thinking about lifting your pack up this way, just know you can do it. It does feel a lot better when you pull it here on this handle. But again, if you want to pull it, it's not recommended. It is not how the minis are meant to be used, but I have done it and it will pull the weight. But if you break these, don't be super upset, or just you might be upset about it. Again, not meant to carry weight, meant to keep your hands in a locked position and improve circulation. All right, guys, so I threw on the minis for you just so you can kind of see how they fit. So they go on the front side of the straps here on the sideways MOLLEs. They clip in with a gimlock, as you can kind of see here on the top. And then you simply put your hands through them, and now you can ruck comfortably. There's a lot of different benefits to this. This is just one of them. It's a comfortable hand position. It helps reduce the swelling and get blood circulating while you have your hands elevated like this. It also somewhat helps with fatigue as well. So these are what the minis look like. So we'll dive back into the video. I'll go over a really deep analysis of quality, build, length, price, and all that good stuff. But I did want you to see how these kind of fit on the ruck, how they attach, and how they fit. They are adjustable, so they can go a little bit longer than this, but not too much longer. But you also have multiple MOLLE selections on the front of your pack. So if you wanted to wear it a little bit lower, you certainly can. All right, so we have our pack in front of us again. Let's pull out one of the long straps. As you can see here, you always want this handle facing towards the back of the pack. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna unbuckle the top buckle here on top. You are going to slide it through the handle, and you are going to clip it on, and you are ready to ruck. Once again, you always want this handle vertical. You don't want it, squared off or hanging. The purpose is it keeps your hand in a really nice locked position. So that's one handle. Do the other handle once again. Undo the buckle here, slide it through the loop, and then you are ready to rock and roll. And then when you lift the weight, it obviously lifts off the back, it does your shoulders, and it's just amazing to walk with. Now, sometimes when you're throwing on your pack, you're like, oh man, it's behind me or it falls underneath the strap. Here's what I do, is I have these little web dominators here on the side. So all I'll do is I'll put my strap over it, and then I'll take this web dominator and I will run, if I can get it here, of course, guys. Okay, there you go. And I'll just run it. That way it's secure and it stays with the pack. So when I throw on the pack, or if I'm not using them, which I always am anyways, but at least it's secure and this whole thing's not flapping behind me when I'm throwing on the pack. I also walk my dogs a lot with it. I got a little link in here you'll see, and it's me walking my dog Timber with this strap. It hooks onto his collar, and when I take him like Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever else I'm going, this is multifunctional, so it works awesome. So that's the pack, guys. This is how it is, and they're awesome. All right, and I wanted to do a quick comparison just so you can see. This one here is the mini that I'm holding. This one here is the long version. Again, the standard version is just a little bit shorter. Standard, if you're 5'9", or lower, if you're 5'9", right at that cutoff point, or taller, then you want to go with the long straps. But these are the difference. You can tell the minis are quite a bit smaller. Once again, the minis attach to the front strap of your Go Ruck. These attach to the back handle of the Go Ruck. But this is kind of the size comparison, so you know what you're getting. Both come with gim locks. They both have the same buckles. They both have the same patches. Actually, these patches aren't the same, but you get what I'm saying. Both have patch marks, and then they both have the gim locks, and then these are really the biggest difference. The minis will attach with this gim lock, and the long and standard straps will attach with this buckle. The $1 million question is, would I buy these again? Now, I did purchase these with my own money. This is not a sponsored or paid ad. I did purchase them my own. The price point, I believe, is right around $70. Maybe it's $80 now. Use the promo code. It'll save you a little bit of money. The question is absolutely, I would buy these again. I can't imagine not rucking with them. I actually threw on my other rucksack, my GR1, and I didn't have the straps on here. And I was like, man, what keeps missing? And I'd put my hands on the sternum straps, but then my thumbs get a little fatigued too over time, and I just miss these. So I will never not go without a pair of these again. So would I buy it again? Hell yeah, I'd buy it again. So if you want to try them out, check them out. Links down below. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.